Ken, is he out of the protocol, concussion protocol?
He's in the concussion protocol. Mm-hmm.
And any, we keep asking you this, but is there still no update with Asante?
No.
With Hayden, he got injured in practice this week?
Yes.
On Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday. It's tough.
I think it was Friday. Yeah, I think it was Friday.
And just, you guys have done the linebacker rotation through this season. In a situation like this where, Junior's on IR, Denzel's out, have Troy, who's gotten playing time because of the rotation, how valuable you think that is going into a game like this?
Yeah, I mean, next man up. We think guys are Troy's been having a heck of a year. So is Nick Neiman and Shaq Quarterman. Had a huge impact in the game last week. So yeah, next man up.
Do you have a sense of Denzel's injury is a long-term thing?
Not qualified to have a sense on that, really.
Cam is working through the concussion protocol, like you said, but before he got hurt last week, just what stood out to you about the way he performed against that offense? It was obviously a big test for.
Yeah, it was, really good. He's just keeps ascending. Been outstanding.
And Daion's obviously having a great year as well. Like preseason, before you were kind of figuring out where he would fit or how this defense would shape up, like what impressed you the most about what Daiyan was showing you that kind of signaled to you that he could maybe have this type of year?
Oh, since day one, Daiyan Henley's been tremendous at whatever he does. He attacks everything: training environment, meetings, practices. And now we've seen him in the games. Real shining star. He's on his way to being a superstar. He's going from ascending at all times. Just such a great blend of speed and strength, agility and strength. Can go sideline to sideline. He can strong and stout between the tackles. Blitz patterns have been outstanding. It caught my eye right from the beginning that he can run it like a safety. I would love to have a race. I would love to have a race him off between Derwin James and Daiyan Henley. I would be so excited to watch that. I wouldn't even want to predict. What distance? That'd be like 40. I think 30, maybe 30, so we wouldn't chance a hamstring injury. But 30, 35, right in that range. That would be cool. Race them. I'm not even going to predict who I think would come out on top on that one. It would be very, very interesting. But that's the kind of speed that Daiyan has. So yeah, it'd be cool.
And like Derwin and Daiyan are actually quite close. They said Derwin told us they went to Tokyo together over the offseason. Like, do you see parts of Derwin rubbing off on Daiyan? Do you see similarities between them in their personality, the way they attack practice?
Absolutely. It's everybody. Derwin rubs off on everybody. Anybody that's like, kind of on the ball would have Derwin rub off. You would use Derwin as the example. He would be your role model. If you're on the ball, then I'm gonna really watch and study Derwin James and emulate him and see if I can go make him proud. That's how I feel. Since day one. So yeah, 100% agree with that.
If Dean is able to come back, where would he fit into the corner rotation for you, do you think?
He's versatile. He can, we plugged him right back in the corner rotation, and been doing really well. It was unfortunate when he went out because he was an ascending player at that time at corner and showing versatility as a safety. So great to have him back. Really helps us.
What's it mean to you to have a game flex to Thursday, the way the game against Denver has been? What does that mean to the program you're kind of establishing here?
Just kind of how you always feel about that. I mean, the whatever's good for the league. If that helps we're all part of the National Football League, and if that's something that helps the league, you feel like we're all riding the same train. So yeah, that helps, and we're all about it.
Does it mean the league or fans around the league are watching you guys getting?
I don't know what it means, but if that's league wants us to do that, then we're ready to roll Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That's how we're attempting to build the team. 1 o'clock game, could be a 4 o'clock game, could be a 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, whenever.
With the wins, you guys have pulled up a lot of talk about how quickly your coaching staff and the front office have changed the culture of this franchise. Kind of when you come to a place like this, what are the first signs that you look for that your culture is taking root? Is it just the wins, or is there something else you look for that your coaching vision is kind of taking root with the group of guys you're taking over?
Just everybody pulling together, work together, win together. I mean, that's what that's really why I wanted to be a part of this organization. Because I could see it, I thought I saw it, that's when I was meeting everybody, from the Spanos family down, everything was genuine, everything was sincere. Saw how everybody in the organization, worked together. There wasn't any invisible, fences up. Everybody was, really, it felt to me like everybody was pulling in the same direction. And, I was, felt lucky to be a part of it. And then after, getting here, then you're in it. It's day to day, daily, weekly, monthly. And I know I've shared it with everybody that has asked me. It's incredible. It's an incredible organization. Everybody in the organization doing anything and everything they can to help the team be successful and to win. And no matter what job somebody has in this organization, I've noticed they treat it like it's the most important job in the organization. And how I know that is because they're double checking, triple checking, quadruple checking, everything. So, it hasn't been that I'm rubbing off on the organization. The organization's rubbed off on me, and I'm drinking the Kool-Aid as much or more than anybody.
What have you thought about the job that Ryan Ficken has done this year with all the moving parts that you guys have had on special teams?
I love it. It's been outstanding. It's been elite. He is. When you talk about, I don't know what comes after quadruple checking, but whatever's after quintuple, whatever comes after quadruple checking is what he does on a daily basis. In any of the 6 phases, he's been incredible. He's been great for me. Right from the beginning. Tell me about this guy. What about this guy? Through the draft process, he was invaluable through that, and then every week, game day, actives, inactives, how we're putting the game day roster together and the whole roster. It's been everything. He's been as much as anybody. Feel shoulder to shoulder with Ryan Ficken, and great coach. I would say like Jesse, like Greg Roman, Ryan Ficken, enjoy them while we got them, because all 3 are going to be head coaches. I am very confident in saying that, and we're drawing the long straw. here at the Los Angeles Chargers with Ryan Ficken, Jesse Minter, Greg Roman. Outstanding, elite, all three coordinators.
Jim, one thing Jesse said yesterday was that one thing you and John have in common is you guys really give your assistants and just opportunities and chances to own certain pieces of the game plan, certain pieces of the effort each week. Where does that come from? Why is that something you look to do in terms of developing coaches and giving them, big windows into bigger things?
It really just, it starts with, you want to put together an all-star staff. You want to get the best coaches that you possibly can, so that your players have, the best coaching, the best teaching. And then you hire them, you work with them, but then you test them too. It's like, I'd be calling the plays if I thought I was the better play caller, but I want Greg Roman calling because I know he's the better play caller. You test, you trust, but you verify. You watch, you meet. Explain this to me, Ryan. Coach Fick or Jesse. Why are we doing it this way? Would this way be better? You come to understanding that this is the best man for the job, and they can do it better than anybody on our staff, and that goes for coaching the quarterback. Shane Day. Yeah, he is really good. Yes, I think you're better than I am. So you coach Justin, or the edges, or the defensive line. It's the same way. You hire, you trust that they're going to be the best possible person. Then you verify it, and then you let them roll.